What's up, dude? Episode 31. I think last episode I got the number wrong. I think I said 29, and I didn't realize it was 30. Which is kind of funny because I kind of was thinking that I was going to do some sort of commemorative speaking of sorts for episode 30, but I guess nah, I don't really have anything to say anyway. I think I recorded, I'm doing like, the past 3 episodes have been done in like a week by week thing, it seems. It's not really intentional. But you see, I recorded like 6 segments of gameplay. And, I didn't realize how much of a recording binge I'd gone on, and so, you know, I've talked about this. I went on a recording spree and didn't realize how much live commentating or post commentating I was gonna have to do. So I'm kind of waiting around for a time when I maybe feel like rambling, or when I feel creative enough, or really if I just feel like making an episode. Even if I have nothing to say, I'll think of something. And today's that day. So I recorded like episode 20, I did episode 28 like 2 or 3 weeks ago or something. It's right before E3. And then episode 29, I think during E3. Or maybe I mean episode 29 before episode 30. During, and now it's post E3. E3 was a shit show. Nothing special, you know. I kind of expected that. It's 1 a.m. It's let's see, June 22nd. Actually, I've been playing Toontown a lot the past, I think, 2 days. I don't even know. Oh yeah, I remember why. Because yesterday I was on Instagram, and I saw they released a Discord cosmetic for Toontown. And I was like, oh, I guess I'll go log on and claim that. Apparently, if you log on to Toontown, if you're seeing this video, actually, I'm not sure I think it's limited, so maybe you won't be able to. But at the time of this recording, at least, as I'm aware, you can go on Toontown and go in the redeem code section and type in a fucking code. You have to go on Instagram, I think, or maybe Twitter too, or maybe on the Toontown website, and you'll get a code that says Discord something, and you type it in, and you'll get a Discord themed hat for some sort of anniversary partnership thing or whatever they got going on. I don't know, it's stupid, but yeah, I just thought I'd get on and get the hat. Come to think of it, I should claim it for all my other tunes as well. I only did it for my main tune. But I got on and I claimed the hat, and then I started walking around and just doing stuff. I was training my doodle a little bit, and then I was just like, huh. And then I got off, and I think maybe I got back on. I don't know if this is my 3rd day or my 2nd day. I have no fucking perception of time right now. But I'm glad. I'm not complaining about that. That's a good thing, you know? Because it feels like the good old days. You know, I'm binging any video game feels like the good old days. But when it's Toontown, that's like a special thing, you know? I literally caught myself today. I was on kind of farming buildings, and I don't even know, like, it wasn't even a conscious decision, but, you know, I put on some Breaking Benjamin, and that I was listening to for like an hour, and then all of a sudden I realized, it just hit me. I was like, dude, this is it. Like, this is the good. I'm in the good times. I'm in the good days. You know. It's good to recognize when you're in the good old days. It's possible. It's definitely possible. And right now I am in them. And the reason why, say, is because some of my fondest memories on this game were when I played and listened to Breaking Benjamin and Donald's Duck and just fucking grinded. It's usually training gags or something, just running all up and down the street, just fighting cogs constantly, listening to Breaking Benjamin, and that's pretty much what I was doing today. I mean, I wasn't training. I was farming buildings the whole day. I love how I'm talking about my other tune. It's like these post commentaries, they have like nothing to do with the fucking footage you're seeing, the footage at hand. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be good to get back to live commentaries, and I don't know how long I'm gonna be into this game. Usually I can't binge it for more than a few days, so I don't know. We're gonna see what happens, but I've been enjoying it. It's really exhausting me. Like I'm staying up a little later than I should be playing. I just got off. It's like I don't even know. It was like I think I woke up at 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. today, and I played, basically just got on Toontown. I mean, I have some other stuff to do that I've been doing, but today the only thing I did was play Toontown. I'm not sure if I'll do anything else today. I've been pursuing a new project. Not really a project. Well, it is a project. It's more of a skill, I guess. I don't know. I've entered into a new phase of something. Not really ready to talk about it yet, but I have actually been being reasonably productive the past 2 days, except for today. Sometimes I have little days where I am just like fucking like a robot. I'll just get shit done, and there's no like friction about it. It's very strange. Like some days I'll just like something in me just snaps, and whatever I was procrastinating doing or whatever it may have been, I'll just do it without even thinking. I think the reason why I'm in the Berg right now, I think I remember during recording, I came here, I don't know what I'm looking for. I think I'm looking for boss bots, or I don't even remember. But I came into this street, and I swear that I saw, or no, not boss bots. It was something that street doesn't have. I don't know, maybe I'll pull up the thing. I think I was looking for a specific cog, I'm not sure. I'll see in a sec, I'm sure. But I came into the Berg street there, and I looked at my little PDA, my map, to see what percentage of that cog was on the street, and it said 0. And then I was like, okay, I'll leave. So as soon as I was leaving, I swear that I saw the cog. So then I instantly went back onto that street. But I guess it turned out that I was just seeing things. Here we are. chimping. So yeah, I was thinking about making another video on my main tune. It's been this game's real fun. It really is, you know. It's a very fun game. I find that, you know, most people that play this game are pretty cool. Usually. Yeah. You know, I mean, I know some of the best friends, well, some people say some of the best friends they've ever met are on Toontown or Wizard 101 or whatever. I don't really find that to be true for me, but I certainly believe that if would I meet more people in this game and engage with them more, I could probably make a lifelong friend. I firmly believe that. I know that my best friend is an avid Toontown player, but we didn't meet on Toontown, which is actually kind of funny if you think about it. I mean, we met through Toontown, but we met on Twitch. And he's been my friend for like going on 4 years. My best friend. I don't know if he's been my best friend for 4 years, but I do know that he's been my friend for 4 years. And he's been my best friend for about a year. I love that dude. Shout out to Chimpy. I know he's probably... I don't think he's watching this. But I was just going to say he's probably watching this. He's not watching this. But shout out to Chimpy. The old fucking skunk haircut. He's a good lad. I saw him online today. I haven't talked to him in a couple days. But I got on Toontown today and I saw him and I was like, what the fuck? Because he hasn't been playing this game, at least not to my knowledge. So, you know, now that I'm binging it again, I didn't expect to see him online. I think what's going on here is I'm completing the building that I needed for the task, I think. Not entirely sure what's going on. Sorry. I mean, maybe if... I don't know. I think maybe I'm overcomplicating the post-commentary thing. Like, I don't really have to talk about the backdrop footage, of course. But sometimes when I see things, like little cues, I can comment on them. But I mostly just kind of talk about anything, you know. I also hate about myself that like sometimes I listen to my commentary and I'm always talking about things that I want to do, like in terms of production. And I feel like as a viewer, I feel like no one wants to hear about my trials and tribulations about, oh, this is how I'm gonna format the series, or this is how I'm gonna edit the videos, or this is how I'm gonna do this. It's like, fucking, why does anyone want to hear that? That has literally been... So many episodes in this series have been spent on me speaking about how the series is gonna go. It's like, why would I be talking about that in the series? That just... So that's one thing I don't really like about myself. I'm trying to tone it down on like talking about what I'm gonna do and just do it. It's like you wouldn't watch a TV show and they're talking about the episode, like, you know, like a self-aware soap opera or something. Not that this is a soap opera, but I'm just like, I don't know. It's just kind of, it kind of makes me wince to hear myself talk about how the series is gonna go while I'm making the series. It's like, if anything, if there was a time to talk about it, it was maybe before the series or on an episode of the series, or sorry, on a video that isn't part of the series, you know. So I'm trying to stop that, and I'm trying to just talk about stuff that, you know, I'm trying to make this an original Let's Play, you know. Like, if you watch an original Let's Play, you don't hear, you know, Let's Players talking about the series rather than they're just talking about the game, you know. They're talking about the series. But me, I'm like, I guess that's my problem. I guess that's what I'm ultimately saying, is that I'm hyper aware that this is, you know, going to be part of a series that people are going to watch. So it's like I feel this obligation to talk about the technical aspect of it. But I just think that it doesn't matter, you know. If there's something I want to do with the series, I should just do it and not talk about it, because, you know, I don't need to explain every little nook and cranny that goes into the series. So I guess all I'm saying is I'm hyper aware, and I'm over explaining myself. I'm over explaining things that don't need explanations. And yeah, so those are some things that kind of bother me a little bit about myself. Like, I just want to play the game and talk about the game. I don't want to talk about the series as much. It's kind of de-immersifying, I think. So there's a kind of a finger full of different factors. So here we are. This is yeah, I guess this is the building that I think I needed for the task. This is me finishing the task. This task has lasted quite a few episodes, I believe. Unless I'm totally remembering it wrong, which could definitely be the case. But if it's the task I'm thinking of, which it very well may not be, this is just two cog buildings, I think I needed. I think that's it. So here we are. And yeah, that's another thing. I was thinking about, sorry off the microphone, I hope it's not. I keep moving it, well, because I was just like slouched in my chair. I was thinking about doing a video, or maybe multiple videos, on my main tune. I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, I have done kind of an episode, that, like a half episode that showed that tune off, but I kind of wonder if, like, it's, I don't know, maybe it's like my OCD that's springing this, but like, I don't know if I make a video about my other tune, I don't know if that's gonna be included in the series, or if that's just gonna be a Toontown video. I feel like it's just gonna be a Toontown video, like if it's not a part of the series. So I was just thinking about making like some live commentary, like gameplay, and it would probably be like long. It would probably be like an hour long, or maybe hours. Just like long fucking gameplay of just me kind of just hanging out, doing whatever, on my main tune, because that's how I play the game. So I figure, sometimes I'm playing, and the joy is that it's unfiltered, but I could record that tune, and just play how I normally do. Like, there doesn't even have to be any commentating. I just want to play Toontown. I figure, why not record it and just see what happens. And maybe it might be kind of entertaining. you know, I'm starting to be a really big fan. I don't know where it came from, but I really love like candidness. Like I love things that are unedited, or at least not heavily edited, minimally edited stuff where it's just like you see a person. You know, I really like seeing a person. I don't like seeing a person through a bunch of post-processing fucking whatever, you know. I think you get what I'm saying. I don't know. I like less cuts. And I feel like that's bad for me as a content creator, because I think people probably would like to see sincerity, and that's what it is. But I think maybe not exactly in that format. I think people obviously like quick cuts and quick to the point stuff. But me, I like listening to a person speak, you know. And don't get me wrong, I'm not always in the mood for that. But yeah, you know, sometimes I just like listening to a person processing their entire thoughts rather than splicing it all up and rushing it. I like listening to a person breathe and process, or when people argue or debate or just have a conversation. Conversations are so quick, you know, they're so to the point and just back and forth. It's such a speedy phenomenon, and I don't like that, you know. I just want to take more time to speak and process my thoughts, and I used to have a much quicker brain, but yeah, I don't anymore. I just think really slowly. I speak really slowly most of the time. So yeah, I like just talking and just vegging out my speech and just not cutting it. I feel it's more sincere. It's what I want to hear, and it's just what I want to do. So anyway, that's it for this episode. See ya.